I know why you're not going to check out my profile or look at any of my videos. It's because you're afraid. You're afraid you're going to fall in love with me. That's alright. I have that effect on people.
Every time I'm around you, I'm doing some boneheaded bullcrap. I'm always in trouble. I always got to run extra when coach finds out what we're doing. I'm always getting arrested. I'm always missing my class because I stayed up too late with you last night doing this foolishness. You have to be an adult and ask yourself, is this person going to help me or is this person going to hinder me? Let me let you in on a little secret. Aside from how you perform at your particular sport, and aside from how you excel in different classes, the friends that you choose will be one of the biggest indicators if you're going to be successful in college. It's a big deal. It's a big deal about who you surround yourself. It's a big deal with who you spend your free time with. And today I'm going to give you 5 things you should consider when picking friends on the college campus and also networking with the right people to get the best experience as far as being a student athlete.
Hoop loud.
Yes, indeed, Big Brother Bear here to give you all that you want and what you need. And if you don't know, I put out information every week helping student athletes both in and out of their sport be the very best they can be. I help them by letting them know things that I wish I would have known going through the process and also highlighting others as well. Now listen, I know a lot of people will tell you that all you should worry about is your sport and grades. And I couldn't disagree more. It's important that you have a social life. That's healthy. It's important that you have a social life outside of your sport. That means that your teammates aren't a part of. It's important that you have a social life as far as networking and building relationships. That's important. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the discussion of NARPs. If you don't know what NARPs is, it's non-athletic regular people. And I want to go ahead and let you know that you need these people. You need these people. And you shouldn't look at yourself like you're a subset of these individuals. The moment that you lose the ability to connect with people that don't care about sports, you're a liability in the workforce. So once you graduate college, you need to make sure that you can connect with people that don't care about sports, that don't watch SportsCenter or ESPN. If you're not able to do that, then it's going to be a tough road for you, not only in college, but also once you graduate as well. So I would encourage you to connect with people that have nothing to do with a sport at all. Now you can have more people go to your games, because once people feel a connection with you, then they're more apt to go to the game, even if they don't even care about the game. Now, if all your friends are student athletes, they can't attend your games if they're on the court with you. When you go on road games, it's good to have someone in those classrooms that you can possibly use their notes if they allow you to, right? It's good for that. And then also, I would encourage you that you should try to be a part of clubs and organizations on campus that have nothing to do with your sport. And I know how tough this is because you're gridlock as far as things to do. Study hall and practice and weights and class, and you have to eat and you have to come back and rinse, recycle, and people. What I'm telling you is you have to figure out a way in those gaps to figure that kind of stuff out and be a part of some of those organizations that have nothing to do with being a student athlete, and make sure that you're reaching out to individuals that have nothing to do with being a student athlete. 2, another tip I would tell you is doing what's popular will get you more people, but doing what's true to you and doing what aligns with your end goal in mind, whether it be graduation, making your family proud, making you proud, that's going to get you more quality friends. And I think about that even as it relates to this channel. I've struggled with what I should put up on this channel, mainly because I know that if I put up more of the empty calorie, sugary content, stuff that people love, like, you know, how to dribble between your legs, how to do crossovers like Kyrie Irving, how to get Division I scholarships. The more I talk about Division I scholarships, the more my subscribers go up. So I get to a point where it's like, well, Bell, if you want to get more subscribers, then that's what you need to do. But that's not aligned with my end goal in mind. That's not what I actually want to bring to the table. That's not the impact that I want to bring. So I had to ask myself the tough question: would you be comfortable having a less following but having more of an impact, or would you be more comfortable having less of an impact but more of a following? For me, I'm more worried about the impact than I am the following. So this channel may not ever get to 10,000, or this channel may not ever get to 100,000 subscribers. That's fine. For the individuals that are a part of it, I want to be able to provide impact and provide some content that I wish I would have had going through the process. You have to ask yourself that same question in college. Is it more important for you to have a lot of people that know of you, or is it more important for you to have a few people that really ride with you? A few people that really care about your success, a few people that really align with your end goal and help you graduate and vice versa. Which one is more important to you? You got to figure that out. Number 3, you have to begin with the end in mind. It just got to a point for me that if you weren't helping me in my sport or helping me in class, I didn't really talk to you like that. I make the decision on who I get to spend time with on my free time. Understand? Like, we all have teammates that do some wild and crazy stuff, and those are our teammates. We rock with our teammates on the field, on the court, in the pool, on the diamond, whatever. That's when we rock with them. But on our free time, I'm not hanging with some of them boneheads on my free time. And it's no love lost. I love y'all dearly, but I'm not going to let you affect what I got going on because we're teammates. I had a friend back in college that wouldn't even sit with other football players. He wouldn't even sit with other football players on campus. And people would look at him like, man, well, you think you're too good for us? Or he's kind of stuck up, like, what's going on? But his rationale was he didn't want to be lumped in the same category with football players because some of those football players, because the football team at that time had a bad perception on campus. People associated them with doing some stuff that he didn't agree with, and he knew that wasn't going to be helpful for him if he was thrown in that category as well. So you have to be intentional about picking friends that align with your end goal. Just call a spade a spade. You don't align with my end goal, you're going to end up being my weight instead of my wings. You're actually going to pull me down. You're not going to raise me up. We're not going on an upward trajectory when I'm around you. Every time I'm around you, I'm doing some boneheaded bullcrap. I'm always in trouble. I always got to run extra when coach finds out what we're doing. I'm always getting arrested. I'm always missing my class because I stayed up too late with you last night doing this foolishness. You have to be an adult and ask yourself, is this person going to help me or is this person going to hinder me? 4 would be perception. Understand that perception is everything. Perception and who you're hanging around with. You should be mindful of that. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, Bill, I don't care what people may think about me. Not so fast. Every time when you fill out a resume, when it's time for you to get a job, what do they have at the bottom? They have some references. What are those references? They want some people they can reach out to see what they think about you. It's inescapable. Like, you will be held to a standard of what people may think about you. And hang around with the wrong individuals can cost you internships, can cost you opportunities that you didn't even know that you had afforded to you. Number 5 is be mindful of your pace. So I was listening to a motivational speaker, Les Brown. He talks about when 2 individuals go off on a walk, there's 2 jobs that's going to be done, and they don't even talk about it. It happens non-verbally. One person is going to set the pace, and 2 is the other person is going to match the pace. In order for them to walk together, there's going to be a person that's going to set the pace. There's going to be a person that's going to keep up with that pace. So the same thing is to be said as far as picking friends in college. It's the same thing in the sense of you have to be mindful. You have to ask yourself, is the pace that's required to be with this group in alignment with the pace that I'm already walking at? Does it force me to speed up for the right things? Because you can speed up pace for the right things. You can speed up pace for the wrong things as well. Does it have me slowing down? Does it serve as weight as far as extra resistance for me to get to where I need to go? You need to understand that you have to understand that pace has a huge, huge effect on how far you're going to go or if you're even going to get there. Are all your friends procrastinators? Are all your friends making bad grades? Are all your friends going to parties and not going to class the next morning because they so wasted and hungover that they can't get to class the next day? The same is for the reciprocal. Are your friends all organized? Are they always punctual? Are they making sure that they're taking care of their business? Do they have a high GPA? Those things can affect you positively as well because it gets to a point where you don't even feel comfortable in your skin. If you're surrounded by people, all of these people have 3.5, 3.7, 3.8 GPAs, and you come in here with this lowly 1.2 GPA, you're going to have to level up. It's going to be something that's going to transpire that's going to say either I'm going to find new friends that I don't feel bad about myself, or I'm going to make sure that I start building better habits so I can be on the level with them. That's something that's positive about that situation as well. So I hope this video is helpful for you because making friends in college is important, very important. And I don't want anyone to tell you that all you need to worry about is your school and your sport because that's not realistic. As a healthy human being, you should be reaching out to individuals. You should be connecting with like-minded individuals. I just don't want the people that you connect with to be the deciding factor of why you didn't make it to your end goal. So as always, whether it's on the court or off, in the classroom or out, graduate at the top of your class. Hoop Loudy.